It's the action, point no relaxing. Straight from off the rails with your host, Mr. Patrick. Show we attack, then defend and react. Calculate the damage, then resolve in a snap. Facts with this here and ember blade, leave no witnesses. I just close the combat chain and we winning this. Listen, this a blaze, we ain't going scar for scar. And I'm feeling like a hero, we ain't going card for card. It's the action, point no relaxing.
It's catchy as fuck.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Action Point. I'm your host, Patrick Shaw. We are on part 2 of this festival celebrating the World Championship weekend that is Flesh and Blood. We have just an electric panel in front of us, and this is part 2, so I will reintroduce everybody here. We have first Will. He is a member of the Table Pit and host of the Table Pit Fight halftime show, which I was recently featured on. Will, welcome back to part 2 of the Action Point.
Thank you.
Next up, he is the host of the Fresh and Bloods podcast. He is Tommy Fresh. Tommy, welcome back.
Blue cheese.
Ranch. He is the co-host of the Blood Rush Bellows podcast along with Tommy, Mr. Viz himself, Gary.
How's it going? 18 months since Blitz Viscerai, LL.
Fond memories indeed. And last but not least, he's the most important person in Fab podcast editing, Darth Prentice. Greg, welcome back.
Hey everybody. I turned into the mechanoid suit earlier today, and promptly a turn and a half later got arg smashed. So that's how I'm doing today.
And that wasn't even in
excellent. just part of just a regular Thursday for me.
I'm starting a Discord called Fab Daddies.
Who are the 3 most daddy fabbers?
Like
Haydendale.
Like daddy. Look,
Haydendale and Haydendale.
The tall Timmy.
Right.
Look, I wouldn't throw Tarek.
He's trying to get us to say him.
That's true.
I wouldn't, and look, folks pick me up and squat me, and that's it's. Hey, all right, we'll just leave that alone.
Leave it in.
All right. Usually, how this episode works is I ask the panel a bunch of questions about the topic du jour and demand they give me hot takes. But today, I demand something else. I demand funny. I'm going to give you a series of prompts, which I'll leave to you to interpret however you see fit and act them out. I'll be awarding points throughout the night, and we'll still pick a winner at the end, and we'll have a 2-minute platform to say whatever they want. All right. I'm excited for this. Will, Tommy, Gary, Greg. Let's begin. As a little warm-up here, let's see. Will, leave me on the edge of my seat, waiting for you to tell me I'm right or wrong.
Well, I don't want to it's hard for me to just come out and say this, right? So this is me talking to you, and we're having, this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, well, how do I put this into words? Almost.
We're there. Excellent. I was on the edge of my seat. You did exactly what I asked you to do.
I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know where I was.
I've been edging this whole time.
It was the pregnant pause right at the end that really did it for me. Well done.
Tommy, Discovering Fresh and Buds is not a weed podcast.
Oh, I can't wait to listen to this amazing podcast about hemp and cannabis and weed. And it's certainly not going to be anything about a children's game. It couldn't be. I mean, look at him. He looks like he would be arrested if he was in a game store. Let me turn this on.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Fresh and Buzz. I'm your host, Tommy Fresh, and you are
Gary. This Runeblade deck is the craziest brew yet.
Okay, now we've been here before. I really understand that we got 9 jack-o'-lanterns this month, guys, and I'm doing it. I am going all in. Okay, I know it's November. We got the Christmas cards coming in the future, but they're not Runeblade. We can't make it work. Okay, so we only got Vincent Shadow Runeblade. CC, we got to make this work. 9 pumpkins. 9 pumpkins. We got 9 pumpkins. We've got 9 Skyfire lanterns. You know, because if we're gonna want the top card of our deck to be red, we're gonna want all the cards that's in the top deck need to be red. And then, don't think about this. We're gonna play Envelope of Darkness. Just because I like that it's again, we're gonna send it like an envelope. You know, why not? We have maybe the only rune gates we're gonna play, Deathly Whale. Because who needs any other rune gate card? Deathly Whale, best card. But you know what's even better than Deathly Whale? Phantom Wraith. Phantom Wraith is the butter, is the cheese of this deck. It is the best thing in the deck. It's a 2 for 6, and it's gonna take you places, buddy.
I like the idea of.
Oh, I can't wait to play that.
I like the idea of putting the lanterns in the pumpkin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
It's just floating them down.
Yeah.
Greg, how your ears really feel when listening to poorly edited audio?
Okay. I know I'm going to sound pretentious when I say this, but you know that feeling when you wake up like 30 minutes after falling asleep in a hot tub and one of your ears was under the water? Think about that, but instead it's both of your ears and you'd literally rather be drowning. Like it's not hard to, like, I don't know, set your microphone at an appropriate level.
It's really hard, okay?
There's a lot of dials.
I feel like he's looking at someone in particular.
Yeah, God, it's my soul. Oh, all right.
It was not you, Patrick.
It is 100% me. It's okay. I did it because of me. All right, this one, everyone can kind of chime in here as we go here. I want to know what your Brute Deathmatch moniker is.
They call me the Brainer.
All right. I'm looking for conversation topics that will immediately derail a fab game.
Oh my God. So I had them on at 2, and you will not believe the hand I drew. It was all potatoes. It was classic Visceri potatoes.
Oh, it's the worst.
So imagine I'm sitting at the table playing against my opponent. It's a very casual armory, and I lean over to the guy beside me, a part of the local testing team, and I'm like, "Do you remember? You don't have to tell me. You're not supposed to tell me. What did I pitch last turn? What? Let's see. It was this, and then I had this, and then."
I think that LSS is handling everything wonderfully.
I think LSS is handling everything. They could try a little harder.
Honestly, Codex of Frailty should have been a blue.
I hate Blitz.
I think.
No, I think you mean I like Blitz.
Sorry.
Probably has too many blue 6 attacks.
What's that? Yeah, I'm eating nice greasy French fries. What am I playing? Yeah, Arachne.
I'm gonna need.
Do you mind if I just touch your card? Is this okay? Are you okay with this?
Oh no, my strawberry milkshake.
Wait, you're asking? You're an Arachne player who's asking?
Yeah.
I've only seen him grab.
Let me just give your deck a nice shuffle. Keeping a happy face while constantly being high rolled. Inspired by Carolina's experience facing Zach Bunn, getting starstruck, I believe 3 times in a row, and not being happy about it.
Oh yeah, man. Okanold's such a good card. That card's like really good. I'm really glad that Starvo exists. That's like an awesome hero that you're playing. You know, like I love that it has Oldhim on it. You know, but you're playing Starvo. That's just so great. I'm really happy that you get to play that.
I said so. Most people when they play Blood Rush Bell, they tend to draw reds. Like I've noticed, I've done that a lot. Which like you aren't doing that, which is really cool. Like I love that you're drawing blues so that you can hit me with your claws. That's like the coolest thing, and I'm very happy that you're doing it and not me.
Oh, I see you're running. I see you're running them scab skin leathers. That's super cool. You're not running. Oh, you're running Goliath Gauntlet. Okay. Oh, you just run hot all the time. Is that right? Well, we'll see. We'll see about. Oh, that is a turn 06, isn't it?
This never happens to you. This never happens. This is insane. This is the first time your deck has worked. This is fantastic. I'm glad I could be this for you. Awesome, great, GG's.
Oh my God, yeah, no, that's fine. Please take a picture of the combat chain right now. Yes.
Do you need another playmat for that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe
Yeah.
I've watched that
Like,
concept
Tag me,
wrong.
tag me.
Yeah, if you,
Tag me.
yeah.
Oh, this is your first game playing Kano, and you did the combo. Great, good to
Oh.
good to know.
70
Good to
damage.
know.
Ah.
Good to know. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, you're just a quick study. Cool.
Oh, oh,
Oh,
Borrowing a deck from a friend.
oh, this is
I've spent the last 6 months on Azuri. How long have you been on Dromai? 2 days. Got it. Awesome. Great. The calling's going to go real well. I want to know the intrusive thoughts that get louder the deeper you go into the tournament.
I don't know how to play this game.
I'm just really hoping for Leviah round 3.
So if I win out, and if I win out, and every single member of the wolf pack quits, I'm in.
Or dies.
Yeah. You know what? I could do it. You know, you're saying there's a chance.
You know, the more I keep playing, maybe that podcast about weed wasn't what I should have been listening to.
Man, why do I have a podcast for this game?
Damn, did I decide to do a live stream?
Why did I show up
This
for day
game with
2?
This guy.
I swear to God, if he shows a wildfire, I can just flip the table. I can just flip it.
I'm missing the UPF event for this.
God,
I
my
could have
hotel was
judged.
so
I could have
expensive.
judged this instead.
Yeah.
Come on, what's wrong with me?
I'm 850 miles away from my family right now.
$850 in debt over the deck too.
There are people who love me, and I'm here losing to Bolton. Hatchet Bolton.
Yeah.
I think it's the pre-con.
Oh my God, it's the fucking pre-con.
It's a CC event.
Oh, that's what exude confidence does. Oh no!
Should I have?
Guess I shouldn't have
Yeah.
brought Riptide.
Oh my God, I'm back in Nam.
Yeah,
Should I have called a judge?
that was
last
for you,
round?
Greg.
Should I have called a judge the round before that?
Oh,
Should I call a judge right now?
If I just rip a sleeve and then call a judge on myself, I can just leave the tournament.
That's
now.
it. I'm playing Arachne. I'll look at the top card of the deck, rip a sleeve, put it back, call a judge.
Yeah.
Judge, I'm cheating so bad, dude. Like, I gotta get out of here.
Judge, I just spit into their card sleeves. I'm gonna go take a lap.
All right. This is round 2 is associated round. Call it the Fab Fam. Right. This is the people we all know and love from the Fab community. First off, let's talk about what Brian Gottlieb is really thinking when he logs on to Twitter every day.
I would rather
love
put my
my
foot
pond.
in a George Foreman grill than open up this app.
Why did I sign a
I love my
contract?
job. I love my job. I love my job. I love
Why
my
did I
job.
sign a contract saying 2 mandatory hours of Twitter every day?
I used to make 6 figures a year, and now I ride planes for 42 hours straight. I could be looking at the turtles in my pond right now, but instead, I have to read about somebody losing turn 12 to Codex of Frailty.
You know, Magic really isn't that bad.
You know, I've missed dinosaurs.
This card is overpowered. Check. Ooh, it's underpowered. Check. Ooh, it's overpowered. Check. Ooh, it's underpowered. Check.
This guy again?
If they say one more thing, I'm gonna LL their hero.
It's so funny because so that line I hear him saying like as Bernie Sanders, like, that's it. I'm gonna LL this hero. I don't care anymore. That's fine. All right. Forget about it.
1%, the 1%, the 2%, the 1%.
We need to redistribute the living legend points.
Joma has too many living legend points. Levi has none. Levi needs
this-
more. Joma
it's
needs
this-
less.
It's disgusting.
All right. Okay. If you've seen the clip, then this will make sense. If you haven't, pause, get some context, come back. Matt Rogers is still working some shit out in front of his computer.
It was pretty good.
Mechanologist. Recognize. Tickle Vossen. God damn it.
Holy frick!
I play Spark a Genius and I shuffle my dick. Every other turn, I'll make your bitch wet.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Doesn't-
Bars.
Fab Slab out now.
Oi. It's 9.5 guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
If you
Oh
made a
my
rap
God.
about
Ah.
Fab Slab, I'd slap every card I have.
All right. I want to know your sales pitch to the Wolfpack for joining their team.
All right. Have you looked at the yellows? Because I'll tell you, there's some good ones. There's some really good ones out there.
They're missing a whole
Guys, we didn't think about that. He's in. He's in. We got the yellow guy.
Listen, they give out gold foils for winning UPF events. Now I could assemble an entire team. We could go through a class together, work on how to win UPF. We're gonna crush these casuals, destroy them.
Am I a great player? No. Do I know how terrible the name Wolfpack is? Yes. You need me to rename that stupid team name to something probably on the lines of maybe a weed podcast thing. But if you just listen to
Weed
me
Pack.
and let me just hang out with you guys, that's all I want to do.
Please, guys.
Look, if you disregard the record, the lack of discipline, the inability to really interpret data over time, I think I could really become a good member for you guys. I can poorly gauntlet.
To piggyback on that, now I know what you're going to say, Greg. Who the hell are you? Nobody cares. However, I would rebut with this. I spend a lot of time listening to podcasts that aren't about weed but happen to be about flesh and blood. Additionally, I can play most flesh and blood decks very mediocre. And the first 2 rounds of every major tournament, you're going to be looking, I don't know, 80% of the time at a chump like me. That's the kind of help that you need. You don't need to be spending your time facing down these like world class. There are like 63 of you on this
Exactly,
team.
yep.
Do you really need to spend all of your time slitting each other's throats? No, slit my throat, and you know what? I'll apologize for bleeding on your shirt.
Listen. Pro Tour 1, Pablo Pintor started 0-2, right? Wins the whole thing, right? I know you're thinking, oh, Tommy plans to do the same thing. No, I plan to also go 0-2 and just beat the Pablo Pintors for you, so you don't have to deal with that, right? I know that some people tank the first couple games. I'm not gonna let that happen. Don't worry, you guys. I'll hang back. Don't worry.
So here's what I'm thinking. Listen, what y'all need, y'all have enough players. What y'all need is a manager. I can make ham sandwiches. I can bring water bottles. I can get you your sleeves. I could get.
Are you able to lotion my hands when they get dry from me flicking the cards as fast as I possibly can during tournaments?
Hold on a minute. I'm going to actually call Arsenal Pass real quick, and then I'll get back to you.
If you need to take a nap, I have a pillow. It's pretty nice. It's multi-purpose.
It's covered in all sorts of unspeakable substances, but that's what got me. Dry cleaning.
Ignore that. It's fine. All right. I want to know. I want to know the worst case scenario for your show.
Tommy gets a DUI.
Tommy gets married.
Again?
Again?
Seen this show before.
I think the worst case scenario for my show would be James White coming on. Which, right? You would think that's a really great thing. Then everybody listens, and then I'm outed as a fraud. A weed podcast?
The worst thing that would happen to my show is if somebody, and obviously this isn't going live, right? We're not posting this. So if somebody was to film the process of going into the studio, so you have to go down the back alley road up here, come down the long driveway, you get on 2 flights of stairs into the house, lock the door.
Then you got to go into.
You got to go through the kitchen, downstairs into the unfinished concrete basement, where we'll lock that door, and then we'll shuffle you into your seat, and you will sit there for 2 hours, like it or not. But that's fine, and it's always been fine because we've taken their phones before they've come into the house. Because the worst thing that could happen to us is someone record the process of going down to the basement.
Good intro content.
And then they'd have, and then if they had their phone, they'd be able to like call for help.
Yeah, this is competitive REL. No phones. This is for live totals. Notebooks only, everybody.
How do I sound? Do I sound good?
Yeah, no notes.
Yeah, I can hear you fine. This is gonna be great. No, yeah, Greg said that he would do it, but we're gonna be fine. We're just gonna be. This is good. This is fine.
The worst thing that could happen to my show is me having a show.
You just accidentally recorded yourself opening a box one time, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Right.
I don't know. I watched that video and I almost joined a Patreon. So
yeah. All right. Before we move on to the next topic, Greg, are you sure it's not a weed podcast?
No comment. I signed an NDA, so
not the weed.
That's fair. All right. Let's move on to the heroes of Wraith. Let's talk about some day jobs. What do these people do when they're not fighting to the death?
Clearly, Levi is a masseuse, a massage therapist, not using the hands. We see she's got some talons, right? Obviously, that's probably not going to work great. But those tentacles, sure. I'm into
for
tentacles.
all
folks.
the tentacles.
Yeah, no. Levi is a massage therapist. Hand tentacles down.
So I think Bolton is in Solana's risk management department. He's like, "What did you say? Oldham smashed on the way into town to fight the demons. He just walked straight through a building, like through one wall and then out the other. Okay, I'll just call. Breyer did what at the local pub and drank how much beer without paying? Okay, I'll get right on that. Just trying to make this army a cohesive unit, as rambunctious as they are.
So, what's the name of the new Christmas promo? Was it Squiggy and Floof?
Squizzy.
Squizzy and
My
Floof.
guy. Floof.
Squizzy.
Squizzy, Squizzy.
How
and
do you
Floof.
get that wrong, dude?
So I've got this working theory, and by working theory, I mean like I saw them and then I like thought for a second, and I had this really stupid idea. So now it's a theory because I'm saying so, right? I think that all of our merchants are the ghosts of present, future, and past. Like, was it Lewis Carroll? Didn't they write A Christmas
Gosh.
Story? Right?
Close.
Oh my gosh.
Dickens.
Chuck Dick.
Good old Chucky D. Oh man. So anyway, as Mary Shelley was writing A Christmas Carol, they were clearly thinking about Squiggy and Floof and them. And I think Cavdane is I don't even remember which one is the bad one. Ghost of Christmas Future, right? They're the really spooky one.
Present was like the Santa Claus looking like one, right?
Right. So I
There's
think
two, so,
that's
like Genius
actually.
is super festive, right? Of the present day. That means.
Wait, did
there's
I
a whole-
forget a merchant?
Genus, Cavdine, Squizzy.
Oh, it is just the three. Boy, I had this second there where I was like, did I name
Oh my
all of
gosh.
them and then not name
Rudy.
Genius?
Oh yeah,
Rudy.
Broody. And
They don't
and-
count.
and Benji is Tiny Tim.
I think all of this is just a Christmas story.
Oh
I
my
think that's what
gosh.
Flesh and Blood is.
It's
just
the
I
lore.
love the part when
I'm
he
gonna-
shoots his eye out.
Oh, wait, yeah. A Christmas carol, not a Christmas story. Oh, God.
Yep.
Fuck.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go out on a limb here. Okay, this is some news. I don't know, but I think Melody's a singer.
Whoa.
I think she's a
Whoa.
singer.
Whoa.
All right.
Whoa. Hey.
I don't want to raise any red flags here, but she might.
Then what's
she
the
might-
violin for?
Smashing, duh.
My sister's landlord. That's an inside joke. I don't
Oh
know.
God! Do I leave it? Does she
Leave it
listen?
You leave it in.
Clip it.
Nope, yep.
It's not a
Not
weed
listening.
podcast. They don't listen.
That was just for me, and it was like for a 2-hour hang we had.
2 hours. That's way too much. I'll tell you that.
Okay, so what else do these people do?
This
I think
column's for account payable. This column, account receivable. This is deductible.
That's a weird accent for the emperor.
I thought that was
Club
his
is
eye.
write off. All right. Along these lines, Tommy, you had mentioned a fine establishment in Wraith on your podcast, Reinar's Rentals. I am curious to know what would you sell me from Reinar's Rentals, or if whoever would be running a fine establishment in Wraith, what would they be selling?
So obviously, Reiner's Rentals, you can kind of rent whatever, right? You got your clubs, your axes, your rocks, your claws, but it's not limited to that. We got Caterpillar cranes, we have John Deere tractors, other kind of really cool stuff that you can kind of rent and just kind of no late fees, which is great. And yeah, I would say that that's what you're going to be able to get there.
Can
William,
I rent a barraging bighorn?
no. Next question.
Are there any fees for damaged goods?
How would the damage happen?
Well, you get a little too mad at it and you punch it. Like, is it okay if it comes back in like new condition? Not
Anger-
unlike new
Rock
conditions.
comes back. in
Anger
pieces.
related damage obviously is covered within Reinhardt's rentals. This is something that we experience here, even
Before
we don't.
deductible. Before the
Yeah.
deductible.
Imagine that a Teklovassen's transformation to Mecropotent is a little more difficult than he imagined it would be.
Hang on a second. Sorry, sometimes the zipper gets hung up. Man, I really need to cut back on those blood heavies. Oh, there we go. Okay, where were we?
I'm just imagining the scene from Ace Ventura 2 where he comes out of the
There's a
Mommy.
They want me to become more than human. Oh, okay. Wait. Hold on. All right. You're gonna become more than human. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna get this.
I got too much shit on me.
Yeah, right.
I got shit all over me. I don't want to be here anymore.
I'm a what mechanologist? Do I get access to the shadow cards? No, I just am that.
They do have
Then?
dental.
Okay.
They do have dental though. Shadow dental.
But I'm impervious to pain, right? No, I get buckle destroys me.
I can
Okay,
play the cards
all
out of my
right, all
boost
right,
that I
fine.
boosted, right? I can play those cards. No.
No.
Oh.
I'm a CEO. I didn't know I had a soul.
I thought I was a robot.
What am I?
Hang on a second.
I am not an animal.
Yeah. All right. A new rune blade missed the hand motion class for creating rune chants.
It's all right, buddy. You go. You're good.
All right.
Sorry.
Oh God, there's
I don't
no
know.
class here.
This
no
this
class.
worked really well last night. I'm not sure what the problem is.
Guys, I did it earlier today.
I'm embarrassed.
I did it earlier. I could totally do it. Oh my gosh.
I was in the pool.
You should have seen me do it. I totally did it.
Oh, I'm not supposed to let this hand get wet.
No.
Oh, this okay. Give me a minute.
I thought it was rune chanting. Like I thought we were supposed. I didn't know there was a physical part. I thought it was just more of like a chorus. You just say the right words.
Kumbaya.
All right. Let's see. The Heroes of Wraith can be a little lonely. There is the dating app Tinder. These heroes got to be on them. What would be the Tinder opening lines for the Heroes of Wraith?
You want to smash with Big Tree? You should come over and smash me.
I know how to pitch that.
I'm just a mechanologist guy looking for a crankshaft girl. You know what I'm saying?
You better be tested. I'm sick of all this fucking Aether wildfire.
A wrench is not a gun. It is not a pistol.
I wouldn't say that I main one hero, but I'm more of a poly hero kind of guy.
Look, I just want to get this out in the open. I am souls first. Okay, so if you're not okay with my relationship with Soul, we can't begin.
I only
Ugh.
date heroes 40 health and up. I'm sorry.
I just want to be upfront with you. You know, we've been back and forth a little bit. I do have frailty.
All right.
I was about to hit a rough one.
Go for it.
Yeah, I want to hear it now.
So no headpiece. All right.
Leave it in.
All right, we're moving on to the last round here. This is group projects. But first, Gary, but really, is it a weed podcast?
You know, we talk about. Here's the thing. It is because you know what weed's really good at. It's good at mellowing you out. It's really good for bringing people together. Hanging around, chilling out. Letting it loose. Not really being all. You can look left and right every now and then when you're drafting, but we can really keep it loose. we keep it loose here at the Fresh and Buds podcast. Sometimes
And it wasn't even this game.
It wasn't even this game.
But no, we keep it loose. We keep it loose. We're not trying to, we're not gonna call the cops or anything.
Hey, look, we're not putting any labels on it. We're all just buds. You know what I mean? Just buds.
I want to tell you about the best ice cream I ever had. All right.
What was your favorite meal this week?
It blew my mind.
Oh my God!
All right. To be fair, Pat came on and told us about a hot dog that he dipped in clam chowder.
Hell yeah! Oh yeah! I am not helping your case at all.
I was like,
It was so good. It's so good.
It sounds amazing. I bought clam chowder the next day.
It is delightful. I do call it the Cape Codder if you're all interested in that. It's fantastic.
Clam glizzy. There we go.
The clam glizzy. All right. I have a few of these. I'm just gonna go with the last one here. All right. All right. This is for all four of you. A turn in the UPF game. Everyone has forgotten the names for everything. Just everything. It cannot identify a single thing.
I'm gonna hold 6 oranges here, and then we're gonna hold my. Oh wait, hold on a second. Did you bring the jelly beans?
Which ones are the jelly beans?
You're supposed to keep them next to your deck. The jelly beans are for making sure you don't have too many cards in the stack there.
Well, isn't
Does
the
that
knight
card have happened twice?
No. It can't have happened twice because the knight is on the desert, right? So that means that wouldn't happen anyway.
No, I think if it's on the fighting rope, it definitely has happened twice.
Hang on, let me roll this dice here for a second. I've got the dice of destiny. It says you do not. It says go to jail.
Guys,
But you do. Wait, do you have haste?
yeah. Does that attack have haste?
No.
Oh yeah, you're stuck. You gotta wait one whole turn cycle.
Oh, what class is that hero? Annoying?
So do these?
Go
Those
fish.
ones are tough.
So do these? Do these battles that we play? Do they just stay on the field, or like? Can I attack with this punch every turn?
Only if you roll a Yahtzee.
Guys, I think I'm playing the wrong game.
All right. Excellent. Thank you, gentlemen, for indulging me here this evening. That was fun. That was good. I'm glad we did that. But now we're through. We're through with it. This is good. The winner of tonight is going to be. It is everybody. It's everybody. That's all right. Everyone's a
wasn't
winner, but
keeping
nothing
track.
special when you do that. I wasn't keeping
participation
track.
trophies.
Yay.
Yes.
He just doesn't want to give me 2 minutes to talk about yellows.
I want to give him my 2 minutes so he can talk for 4 minutes.
All right, Gary, go ahead. Say your piece.
All right, here we go. Yellow Rimble
And
incantation.
stops recording.
I see my time.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
No,
All
you,
right.
you do have to think about the yellows. I understand we all are like, reds and blues are the best, but sometimes the yellow hits the spot.
It does. I agree, Gary. Yellows do hit the spot sometimes. And
You agree when you agree.
yeah, yeah. I love what I have to say about the topic.
Wait a
So
second.
found.
Yeah.
I believe what I believe, where I believe
I
it.
dislike
as
when
long
I
as
other
it's
think
a
people
you're
say
right
legitimate
when I
reason
think
why.
I'm right.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. All right. That is going to do it for us this evening here on the Action Point. I want to thank everybody again for coming on to the show. We're going to give opportunity now for plugs. We're going to go all around. Will, we'll start with you. Where can we find you and what are you up to?
I have, or I'm a part of, a in-person Flesh and Blood Ultimate Pit Fight gameplay show called The Table Pit. You can find it on YouTube.
It's so many
Yeah,
words.
so many words. All the keywords. UPF, Flesh and Blood, YouTube. Yeah. We also do game shows every once in a while called, we've been calling them Pit Fight Halftimes. And there might be more different content in the future, maybe.
Ooh,
But mostly UPF.
foreshadowing. I like it. What about your socials?
Oh,
Where can
frick.
we-
Yeah,
where can
I'm
we
on
find you?
Twitter at Table and Legs, and then the YouTube channel you can also find on Twitter at The Table Pit.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Tommy.
I continue to host the show Fresh and Buds. I know we've all had our fun saying it's a weed bug again. Yeah, it's not.
Wait,
But we don't
wait.
judge
You have a
those who-
podcast?
Yeah,
It's about weed?
I'm
What?
waiting in my 30s.
Yeah, all right.
And you can find me on Twitter at FreshBudsPod. The Buds Discord is a great place to hang out. Everybody here hangs out in the Buds Discord. Bud Rush Bellow Wednesdays starting back up in December. Once things slow down a little bit. And yeah, Twitter. No blue sky. The only blue sky I'm considering is the great outdoors, folks. Go touch some grass. I don't know. I'm not better than any of you. We're all the same here. That's it.
Thank you very much. Gary, where can we find you? What are you up to?
You can find me on X, formerly Twitter, at Mr. Viz. I don't really post on there anymore. I just I lurk and follow things, but I don't really do much. But if you want to learn about the arcane language that's on a lot of the Runeblade cards, hit me up. I love talking about it. I have a font if you want to put it on stuff. It's I love the old arcane language stuff. Definitely join the Buds Discord. It's a fantastic community. We talk about all kinds of stuff. We're not just when I was saying, oh yeah, we keep it casual. We really do. It's a great time. Whatever format you like, whatever deck idea you have, we're happy to talk it out. And it's a great spot over there. Also support your LGSs. They're amazing. If you can go to an armory, try and go to it. If you can get involved in your community and you can maybe start an armory, try and do that. It's a big undertaking, but sometimes the store owners just need a lot of help. And yeah, that's what I gotta say.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Greg.
Yeah, I have been Greg. You can find me on Twitter or X or whatever we decide to call it at Darth_Prentice. I hang out in the Buds Discord. I hang out in a handful of other Discords. Yeah, I like helping people make their podcasts and or content sound and look as good as they can. So if anybody wants any help with that, shoot me a message.
Awesome. Thank you very
Even
much.
if your podcast
All right.
is about weed, you'd help them with that?
I might not look
Seek
like
some
it.
clarity.
Wait, what?
Listen, if it grows from the ground, it's safe.
If
Okay.
they didn't believe it before,
It's not a
there's
drug. All right, it's plant. All right.
God gave it to us, man.
Right.
Fresh and buds,
It's
legal in
natural.
most states.
in New Jersey. Let's go.
You are watching / listening to The Action Point. The Action Point theme was written, produced, and performed by Griff. The podcast audio stream is available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more streaming platforms. Head over to X, formerly Twitter, and follow us at Off the Rails TCG. Then head over to YouTube, subscribe to us there, and don't forget to like, comment, click that bell notification for the latest OTR content coming out all the time. OTR has a free to join Discord link. Click the link. OTR has a free to join Discord. Click the link to join in and be the first to see new content, as well as have a hand on how the show is made. Shout out as well to my team, the Tavern Brawlers. Head over to the Brawlers Discord where you can sign up for all sorts of weekly and monthly events for some of your favorite TCGs, including Flesh and Blood and Alpha Clash. Be on the lookout for the this winter for the second annual Tournament of Judges. That's going to do it. That's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you, everyone, once again for joining me. And remember, kids, it's more fun when it's off the rails.
Mr. Patrick, show we attack, then defend and react. Calculate the damage, then resolve in a snap. Back with the searing ember blade, leave no witnesses. I just close the combat chain and we winning this. Listen, this a blaze, we ain't going scar for scar. And I'm feeling like a hero, we ain't going call for card. It's the action point, no